See where the camera's pointing, Steph, so you know. No.
Oh, and how is everybody doing on this Sunday? Stephanie, we can highlight your chat.
There you go.
There you go. And the reason we can is because we have some new producers this week. All right, it's time for Wordle. What do we have seen?
All right.
Can it be seen? Yeah.
Oh!
Come on.
All right, so
Derek
what can that be?
Stone.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, everybody.
Come on.
And look at this. Watch this. I've got lights on my costume.
Oh, snap.
Dang.
And
I
it
can
flashes.
blink.
That's pretty incredible.
Let me know in the chat if you know where the mask comes from.
Yes, and let us know if you can hear him, please, as well. These
I can
distance
see better
drones
with
are
my
always a little
glasses
sketchy.
on.
Oh, there we go. It subtles it a little bit. You know what I mean?
Does that look scary?
Less scary with the glasses.
An
How about-
intellectual killer.
See, I can even take my mask off and I'm still in costume. I got my Michael Myers hat, Halloween 2, and I got the Michael Myers hockey jersey.
Got all the merch.
I like that thing a lot.
Yeah,
that thing is really
clean
nice.
jersey.
Look, I'm going to show you the back. Can you see it?
Yes,
Myers
sir.
78. The
Yep.
year.
I think that's when the big movie came out. And who in the chat? Does anybody in the chat know what this movie's from?
There are some people who are saying The Purge. And by some people, I
they
mean
got it right.
Pastor Derek.
Which is here, by the way.
Huh?
He's Pastor Derek's here.
Oh, we actually got people in the house today, huh?
yeah.
We'll flip this up. Boom.
Boom. Look at that.
Oh, who's that bear in the background?
Derek. Pastor Derek.
Pastor Derek.
Oh,
Kinda.
Yeah.
it's Halloween kickoff.
That it is.
That
We
it
are
is.
dressed up in our average Joe's attire.
Come on.
We won't stand.
Yeah.
We don't want to get
This is
knocked off the
a
internet.
PG
Yes.
type of stream.
You stick around till maybe about 11:30 at night.
is where
We'll,
things get spicy.
Yeah.
Y'all
all wearing
do have the
pants, by
shorts
way.
on.
Let's just clarify that. The direction we were going. I'm sorry, what?
You do have the shorts on as well.
Yes, we do. And they're quite short. They're the shorts that you probably wore when you played basketball back in the day.
Yes, we did wear embarrassing shorts.
Yeah, I mean, these are near, adult material.
Who's Will?
Half the Grinch.
Half
Put on
Grinch.
the hands, Will.
Put on the hands, man.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
We're good.
there is the Grinch without a head.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I want to welcome everybody to our Halloween launch. I am so glad that you're here. We are in South Carolina. I'm in
South
Myrtle
Carolina.
Beach. Yep, got the opportunity to speak for Pastor Clay today at his he had his grand opening in May, and brand new facility. They started 21 years ago.
Wow.
And they've got an amazing building, and it was a huge honor to get to be there. Who spoke at Potential this weekend?
I can't remember.
The
Y'all
one,
remember?
the only. Pastor Carson Luke Gramling.
Come on.
Yes, that is true.
Carson
Yeah.
Lucas Gramling. Was it any good?
I
Let
don't
me know in the chat.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I don't know. I had fun.
Hey, here it's like 70 degrees.
Oh, that sounds incredible. Here, it's 115.
It is super nice. I'm telling you, you can't believe we live in the same country. It's so nice here.
Yeah.
Wow.
And if you
But-
keep going north, it just gets colder and colder. Same country.
It's crazy the way that works, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
Magnificent.
Magnificent. I'm here in this beautiful hotel room, as you can see. Myrtle Beach is not
With a
known for
bag
its
of
hotel
Cheez-Its,
rooms.
A bag of Cheez-Its sitting there behind you.
Yeah, you're right. Very good. Oh, we do have a giveaway, and since it is Halloween, I have some Halloween shirts. I only have one here, But then
we
I have
some
a-
over
Yeah,
here.
we have some stuff over here.
Oh, do you have them?
Yes, we
Right
do.
here's what I have to give away right
Oh,
here.
I like that.
Yeah, me too.
Can we
There
enter
you
this
go.
giveaway? Because that is
That's pretty clean.
that's
Yeah,
pretty
it's
nice.
pretty-
What size shirt?
pretty-
What size shirt though?
It is I think it's a big one. It's a double X,
Oh,
2X.
come on. Hey.
I'm a fan.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's
what
cool.
do, what do y'all have there?
Here we have a pair of Halloween. This is a lot of Halloween Horror Nights merch.
Yeah.
So we
Okay.
got some socks, 2 pairs of socks.
Oh, come on.
2
All right.
pairs of socks.
2 pairs.
Yes,
2
yes.
pairs of socks.
4 socks.
Yep. If you just want
Y'all
one-
got the wristbands on and everything.
Oh, we're ready.
absolutely.
If we're
We're
gonna
ready
throw
to
down
dodge,
in some
duck, dip,
dodgeball,
dive, and dodge.
right here I have what you would call a notebook.
journal.
I assume
Yeah,
journal.
journal.
Okay, gotcha. Didn't know if it was a calendar. A journal
Oh,
with that
Yeah.
Ghostbusters theming.
yeah, with the new move from the new movie.
Halloween
go.
Horror Nights on the back. Boom. All right. But that's not all.
That's
There's
not all.
more.
I've got a pumpkin hat. This is what you call a dad hat. Very clean.
Very,
Minimal.
very nice.
Halloween Horror Nights. I would wear this.
Absolutely.
And then
No,
finally,
hold it.
yes.
I don't think that would fit your head. Let's see.
Oh, that's some disrespect.
It's true though. Very true.
Okay, hold on. Let me take off the headband.
Very true. No.
Oh, that absolutely fits.
Oh, come on.
Oh, wow.
Come
You
on.
even look-
I don't know if anyone
you-
wants it now. This probably got coconut oil all in. But that's all good. Maybe it's worth more, depending on
Oh,
what you think
absolutely.
of me.
Oh, that's right. Well, you are a famous preacher now.
Yeah.
I preached. That's what I can say. And then drum roll for my favorite. I think the coolest one.
You got to put the camera on.
Oh, yep.
Yep.
Yeah,
we
that
do.
was our
That's our
cameraman.
Grinch. We've got a bucket hat with some little dangly
Oh.
things. Come on, you can
Make some noise
you
as
can
you enter
sneak
the
up
room.
on someone.
Yeah.
I guess you can't sneak up on someone with this thing. It's got some jingles to it, but I think this thing's pretty cool. And it says Halloween Horror Nights 24.
I think it's
24.
reversible.
24 right there. Is it?
Oh, it is.
My goodness. This is actually not something we're giving away today.
Yeah, no.
Unfortunately.
I think we're keeping
I'd love to, but you know.
So, in order to win, what do you have to do?
Oh, you're asking us. You've got to invite someone to the chat room
Yep.
Who's
Well,
never been?
We already
who's
have a
never
couple.
been. I don't want to see these dudes. Well, I mean, I want to see the people who have been before as well, but I want to see some new people, okay?
Oh, we had
Yeah.
Natalie in the chat said you were great.
Come on. Thank you, Natalie.
Talking about me?
I don't think
Yes. No, I think she was talking about you. I definitely think she was.
All right. So, anyways, guys, we got lots to give away to the winner. We're going to be drawing at the end of the show. And so, 2 winners, got 2 pairs of socks, got 2 hats, got 3 shirts. I mean, this is a Halloween hullabaloo. That we're giving.
wow.
That we- That's right. It's big time Halloween hullabaloo here. Or you could say,
What could you say?
a Halloween
Bonanza.
spectacular.
Oh,
Hey,
there we go.
you go.
There we go. This is already reminiscent of an episode that, a live show that just
Yep.
happened recently.
Yeah, about
Where,
2 live streams ago.
You know, sometimes it's 7 o'clock at night. You're just not the sharpest.
Yep.
You know, this should be interesting.
Yes, I do. I get tired. We've been on the road a little bit with the book.
Yes.
So, oh, by the way, I don't have a copy of it, but just pretend I'm holding it right here.
We'll
And
Photoshop
it's-
it in.
Yes, I know who my producers are. That's not going to happen.
No, it's right now. It's happening.
it's there.
So, anyways, pretend I'm holding it. It's been out since June, and would love for you to get a copy. I think it'll impact your life in a positive way. And if you already picked up a copy, please leave a review on Amazon, because the algorithm is the key to everything. You know,
Come on, put sound effects to that.
And our hotel room, the air conditioner doesn't shut off, so it gets really, really freezing cold in here.
Oh,
But
that's nice.
but it whines. The air goes through the return air, and it sounds like this all night long.
Oh gosh.
So I have to put on rain sound to try to drown it out.
How's that working?
Well, do I look tired?
No,
Not at all.
Not at all.
Like I haven't gotten any sleep. So, anyways, great show do we have planned, don't we?
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, I'm excited.
And if you're not interested, let me just one more time show it to you. Whoops, that's the wrong way.
Upside down.
Oh, this is quality Peruvian cotton.
Oh,
Peruvian cotton. I love it.
that's the best stuff right there.
A nice screen printing on it. So we're giving away because we are the #1 giveaway show on the internet.
The
I think.
most generous is, I believe, how we've marketed.
Yeah.
And in case you're just tuning in, I do have
Happy Halloween.
my purge costume.
Happy Halloween in September.
Yeah.
Halloween in September. Well, but the horror house.
Pause.
All the scary houses have already started.
Pastor Nick, you're the new lead pastor. Congratulations.
It's wild here in Myrtle Beach.
You know, it's funny. We were just talking about how difficult that word can be
Yeah.
when you're
Horror
speaking
house.
out loud.
Especially from the platform or online.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've been preaching the word. It's, you know.
It can get you in trouble.
Yep.
Yeah, that it can.
But anyways, you know what? I believe it is time. You know what? Let's do we want to do Jeopardy first or do we want to do the stories?
I think we can do some Jeopardy.
Absolutely.
Get in the Halloween spirit.
That's right. In the chat, we need you to participate.
Yes, that we do. If there's ever been a time
Yeah.
that you are going to need some help, it is right here. All right, so let me explain how this is going to work. Can you see? We've got a full Jeopardy layout here. You've got the category of movies, actors and actresses, which I know you're great with names, so that one's going to be perfect for you. Directors and writers.
Oof, come on.
Which, I mean, that's even better, right? Lines and quotes, and then miscellaneous. Once again, the theme is horror. Horror.
So I hope we have an active chat.
We're going to have to play it a little slowly so chat can catch up with us. Dolphins, we did just get a notification they lost 3-24, which is fantastic.
Yeah. It's gonna be a rough one.
I know it brings you some sense of joy when the Dolphins lose.
Well, not just only because they play on Sunday.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I mean, I like the Dolphin team. It's a great fish, you know.
Yep.
It's a great
Mahi mahi.
I
All
like
right.
I like the color teal.
Teal.
Yeah, Tiffany blue. But anyways, so what do I got to do? Choose a number?
You got to choose a category and a number.
I'm going to start big. Movies for 500.
Oh, wow. Movies
Come
for
on.
500.
Hold it. Let me put on my mask and turn on the light.
Okay, here we go.
I think that's going to help you.
Movies for 500. This film is about a Saint Bernard who contracts rabies and conducts a reign of terror on a small American town.
Let me put on another mask.
Do you have another mask?
No, but I need some insight.
Ah, gotcha. Okay.
I know the answer, but I'm going to let the chat get this one.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I don't believe I've seen this movie because it doesn't sound familiar.
I've seen it previewed,
Oh,
but I haven't watched it.
you do. You know it. You've heard of it, at least.
I don't know about this.
Yep.
What was it?
Cujo.
In the chat?
Is that
Says I
correct?
can't-
I've never heard of that.
Really?
No, never once.
Wow.
What
it is.
is
I've never seen it,
Cujo?
but I have.
What
heard of
is Cujo? That is correct.
Who got
Beethoven
it?
The devil. That's what Pastor Matt said. Something tells me that's not even a movie.
The first one to get it was Pastor Brad.
Oh, did you highlight his comment?
Was it Pastor Brad? I think it was Well, he
I
spelled
mean,
it
but
wrong.
he
You're
spelled
right.
it
You're
wrong.
right. No, you're
You
right.
don't get-
We're here in America. We value correct spelling. On to the next one. So that is now grayed out. So it is no longer an option.
Wow. Lines and quotes for 100.
Lines and quotes for 100. The end of this quote from A Nightmare on Elm Street, 1984. Whatever you do, blank.
Don't go to sleep.
Don't go to sleep. Is that your final answer?
That is my final answer.
What is don't fall asleep?
I got that one right.
Okay,
First
fine.
time.
All right,
Fine.
all right, all right.
Hey,
We'll give it to you.
I didn't even need
You're
the
the
chat.
boss. You're the boss.
Everyone gets a medal. Here we go. 600 points. On to
All
the next
right.
one.
Let's do miscellaneous for 300.
Miscellaneous for 300. In Evil Dead 2, Ash Williams cuts this off due to its possession. I hope this is not inappropriate.
I was going to say, have you looked at these?
Some of them. We didn't get to this
We
one.
played a little bit before.
Oh, wow. Chat, Ash Williams cuts this off due to possession.
Just saying.
Keep it clean. Keep it clean. If it's inappropriate, just say next, and I will skip it. Hand.
Cuts this off due to possession. His hand.
Is that our final answer?
His pinky toe.
Is there any
seeing
big
a lot of-
better
A lot
answers?
of hand and arm.
Is the correct answer hand? What is a hand?
Come on.
Correcto mundo. We are at 900 points.
Michael Myers. All right. Let's do movies for 100.
Movies for 100. A film where 5 friends visiting their grandpa's old house are hunted down and terrorized by a chainsaw-wielding killer and his family of grave-robbing cannibals.
Oh, that's an easy one.
Yeah.
Chainsaw Massacre.
But how do you say it in Jeopardy?
What is Chainsaw Massacre?
And it takes place in what state?
Texas.
Texas
Come
Chainsaw
on.
Massacre. Is that correct? That is.
is.
Boom. 1,000
You didn't think I'd do
points.
this good.
No, I didn't. You've been doing pretty well so far.
But I guess we need to do actors and actresses for 100.
For 100. This actor played Jack Torrance in the 1980 horror movie classic.
Jack
Shine.
Nicklaus. Well, who is Jack Nicklaus?
Yes.
Who is Jack Nicholson? Jack Nicholson.
I didn't even give the chat an opportunity to respond to that one.
But you also said it wrong.
So are we going to give you credit?
No, I said who is.
No, I know, but you said Jack. What did you, what'd you say?
Nicholas. You said Jack Nicholas. It's Nicholson.
I
Oh.
believe that says Nicholson.
Isn't Jack Nicklaus a golfer?
Nicholson.
You know who I was talking about.
All right, fine. Fine. Hey,
All right.
that's the world we're gonna. raise
Okay,
our kids
this one
in.
I'm going to leave. I'm not even going to answer it, though. I'll probably know the answer. I'm going to give it for the. I'm going to leave it for the chat.
All right.
All right, which one though are we gonna pick?
Directors and writers for 300.
This director became very famous for creating the modern day zombie invasion film format with the movies such as Night of the Living Dead in 1968. That was your birth year, correct?
No,
67.
That was my. Who was born in 1968?
I don't know.
Okay. And Dawn of the Dead in 1978.
Have you seen that movie?
I've seen, yes, actually.
Both?
That's the one where
Yeah.
it starts out in the graveyard, I think.
I think
And
it's
they
in the
ju-
mall, isn't it?
Well, it ends up in the mall.
Yeah.
That's where it ends. Has anybody answered it yet?
Pastor Matt's, his answers have been quite hilarious throughout the night. Zack Snyder. George Romero is what people are constantly saying.
All
Do we
right,
wanna-
let's
Do we
see.
want to land on that? Who is George
George
Romero?
Romero.
Correct.
Come on.
Correct. We got
Who-
time for one more.
Who got it right?
Pastor Brad.
Pastor Brad, he's been doing pretty well.
Yeah. He's on fire.
He's quite the horror movie fanatic. On to the final one. Let's do one more to round it out. What's going to be?
Oh, no,
our-
we got to do two more because I'm on a
Okay.
roll.
Okay, fair enough. Two more.
So let's do all of the movies, the three of the movies.
Okay.
Okay. So we'll start with 200 then. We'll work our way up. This film is known as one of the original haunted house movies that included one of the most recognized scenes in American cinema history. One that included a television set with white noise. It is a classic
Annenville Horror.
Whoa.
What is Annenville Horror?
Is that what you want to land on? Say your final answer.
I don't think that's right, but is there any better answers in the chat?
I'm seeing The Ring a whole lot.
The Ring. Okay. Well, we'll go with that. Let's go with The Ring.
We're going to say The Ring.
All right.
Poltergeist.
And now we have a couple that say Poltergeist.
I'll see if you would have highlighted those.
Here's what's interesting. All the young people put Ring because they are more tech-oriented. They can type faster. Yeah. The older people are not as tech-oriented, but they had the right answer.
Yeah.
They were just a little slow with the trigger. A little
longer to type.
Yeah.
Well, Poltergeist is an old movie.
That one, too. That was the second one, I think. On to movies for 300. In this film, a suburban American family is terrorized by a group of psychotic, mutated individuals who live in the desert far away from civilization.
Wow. Suburban American family is terrorized by a group of psychotic, mutant individuals. I don't have any idea. Does Chad have any idea?
This is a scary one.
You've seen it?
I have.
You know the answer?
I do.
Kristen says she wants the bucket hat. You got to invite folks who've never been in. Ooh, Matt says American Psycho. The Hills Have Eyes, Derek says.
Oh? The Hills Have Eyes?
It is. The Hills Have Eyes.
Oh. This is the last. We got one to go. This is for the big
movies.
Big Halloween hullabaloo.
Oh, I was supposed to hit plus. Whatever. We're good. Movies for 400. A film where a wife encounters the zombie of her dead lover who's being chased by demons after he escaped from their sadomasochistic hell. Oh. Interesting.
Well, that sounds like a good one.
Absolutely.
Wow. A film where a wife encounters the zombie of her dead lover. Wow. Wow. Beetlejuice.
Is that your final answer?
That's my final answer. Who is Beetlejuice?
Oh, it is not.
Hellraiser.
Well, I don't watch movies like that.
Yeah, I hear you. You're sanctified.
I'm a Christian.
You are sanctified.
I am a Christian. Woo! That's a tough game.
That it was.
Yeah, that was a fun
but you
one.
did all right.
Yeah.
You did all right.
I did better than you thought, right?
Absolutely.
And the chat was pretty good.
Yeah.
They did.
I'm pretty impressed.
They kept you in there.
I'm pretty impressed. I wish I had as good a costume as you guys, though. I mean,
not everyone can.
We are.
I'm scarier, though.
You are scarier.
Yeah, you are.
You fit more with the Halloween. Like we could be dressed up for just a weird night at some party.
Who's the lion? Who's the lion? I mean, what is the lion? Like it's just a lion, or is it like Lion from Alice in Wonderland? Or
we could say that.
From the Lion King.
From the Lion King.
Oh, is that Scar?
Is that Scar? Yes. Iris just nodding her head. Yes.
She said Mufasa.
Hey, you know what I think it's time for?
Right now. Yes.
It is time for tea with Mr. Pastor T. I'm glad you got the audio on there for the last 3 seconds.
Here's the thing. Yeah. Anyways, that will happen each video.
Yep.
I remember your last words to me before I left. Hey, we got this down. It's going to be a lot better this time.
I still think it's better than that first long distance one we did.
Yeah. Well, if you start low, you don't have to go very high.
That's the goal. That's the goal.
It's just low expectations, big performance.
Exactly.
So what stories do you have for us today?
All right. So our very first story is one of intrigue and drama. Oh, how do I zoom in? Let's zoom in here.
California firefighter arrested for allegedly starting 5 fires. That's not good. A California firefighter was arrested Friday morning on suspicion of starting 5 separate wildfires in the state within the last 6 weeks. The fire apparatus engineer. Wow, that's a title. What do you think the fire apparatus engineer does?
The one that probably carries the equipment through the site.
I think he engineers the apparatus.
That's a good
Yeah.
context clues is what we call that.
Only in California could you have a fire apparatus engineer.
Yeah.
I mean, why would you want a title that nobody knows what you do?
That's probably why he started setting fires. He felt underappreciated.
Just a random job title that they gave him.
Robert Hernandez, he was 38, was arrested by law enforcement at a fire station and
That too.
how do you say that?
Mendocino.
County on suspicion of arson to forest land. According to the news release, I am appalled to learn one of our employees would violate the public's trust and attempt to tarnish the tireless work of the 12,000 women and men. Oh, that's interesting.
Of Cal Fire.
No, notice it says women and men. Often it'll say men and women.
California.
Yeah.
Women and men of Cal Fire, director and fire chief Joe Tyler said in release, noting residents' vigilance had helped the agency. He's suspected of starting 5 separate fires on purpose while off duty. Let's see if it says why he did. Go down, keep going down. The National Fire Council noted there's no national data. I'm glad that doesn't happen very often. Are forced boy, they had some wide vocabulary. A survey of news articles suggested over 100 firefighters a year are arrested for arson. Does that surprise you?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's the literal polar opposite of their job.
Yeah.
It would be like if you were going around convincing people to not follow Jesus.
To sin.
In your off time. Yeah, like you're going to bars trying to trap people.
Oh, man. It'd be an easier job.
That would.
Yeah.
That would. I'm sure setting a fire is probably easier than putting one out.
Maybe it was a slow season.
Do you think he wants to be the hero and that's why he does it?
Maybe he's just like addicted to fire.
Yeah.
I mean, he's working overtime.
Yeah. Setting them and taking them out.
And what do you call somebody who's addicted to fire?
Pyromaniac.
Yep.
A payroll.
A pyromaniac?
Amy Jacobs is.
Yes.
Wow.
But I thought that was interesting.
That's interesting and sad. That's like those nurses who make people sick.
Ooh, that's good.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So
It says of September the 1st, Cal Fire law enforcement officers have arrested 91 suspected arsonists. And fire has arrested, 923 suspected arsonists.
Now, what classifies someone as an arsonist?
Wait, fire people can arrest people? Or did I read that wrong?
No, he's not just a fire person. He's the fire law enforcement person.
Ah.
Yeah, that's somebody who arrests people for starting fires.
Now, what makes someone an arsonist? Like, what you said you burnt down your house at one point.
No, I
So
never
are you
said
an
I burned
arsonist?
down my house.
You've told that story from stage. You were talking to some girl on the phone.
The
planning out your
fire
date.
was started on the stove, and I
Who
ignored it.
started? Okay, so who started the fire?
Mom,
So she's an arsonist.
she put the hamburgers on the stove.
So, like, what classifies someone as an arsonist?
I think you intentionally start a fire. Intentionally. That's the
But
important
what
word.
if you intentionally started a fire, but it grew beyond what you were expecting?
Well, it doesn't matter. It's like if you try to hit somebody in the nose and you kill them, it's murder.
Manslaughter
So,
is what that would be. So there needs to be a level in between.
Yeah.
Arsonist
Well, hey,
and
talk
accidental.
to the apparatus engineer.
Yeah, exactly. He seems like the guy who knows what's going on.
What else you got?
All right, numero dos, some Elon Musk news.
I saw that. Elon Musk.
I
Elon
love how
Musk.
you always read. It's always silent when I bring up a story and you read it to yourself. And
Well,
it's just
I'm
awkward
thinking.
silence.
I'm thinking. I don't
Gotcha.
want to say something uneducated.
Yeah.
Because I never do. Elon Musk X backs down in Brazil. In an abrupt reversal, the social network's lawyer says it is complying with court orders that it had previously defied. Brazil Supreme Court could allow the site to return next week. What they do?
I don't know.
Let's see. So Elon Musk suddenly appears to be giving up. Why do they? It's so funny because Elon Musk, did all these electric cars. Because of climate change, he's taken us to Mars, and they hate him.
Yeah.
After defying court orders for 3 weeks, Mr. Musk, I wonder if he got made fun of in school.
For
the
being
last
musky?
name Musk.
Musk. Because don't skunks make musk?
I think they give
Yeah.
him Musk.
Yeah. Like a musky scent.
Yeah. Anyways, it says that the decision, keep going up. The decision was a surprise move. Mr. Musk had dismissed local employees and refused to pay fines. Oh, I guess he fired people.
Mm.
And they responded by blocking X across Brazil.
Yeah, that's the article that I read. It's kind of scary. We live in a day, because they can just shut down community. They could just shut this fine show down.
It says X's lawyer said the company had done exactly what Mr. Musk vowed not to: take down accounts that a Brazilian justice ordered removed because the judge said they threatened the Brazil's democracy.
Yeah, because he wants to be free speech. And that's kind of scary, isn't it? That if all of a sudden a judge decided that our incredible show couldn't be on
Yeah.
because we're just too entertaining.
So I guess the reason it's coming back to Brazil is because they did end up taking them down.
Yeah. 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 These are countries that are supposed to be like free speech and all those kind of things. It says the abrupt about face appeared to be a defeat. It's just funny the way these articles are written. I mean, it's written in such a way to make him look bad.
Yeah.
It says a self-designed image as a warrior for free speech. They were criticized, public releasing some of the sealed orders. The moment showed how in a year-long power struggle between tech giants and nation states, governments have been able to keep the upper hand. Of course, right? I mean, all communist countries are able to force people to do what they want.
Yeah.
At the end, the government's always going to win. I mean, that is why, when you think about every revolution that's ever started, it started against the government. It's the people against the government.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It says he's come to terms with the reality in countries, India, Turkey, right, where they censor and just say, hey, you can't talk about that, or you can't say that, or we don't want you to. And these are all what used to be thought of as Western free countries. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's kind of scary. I mean, it's scary in the sense that you wonder if they'll go so far, it'll turn over on them.
I'm sure.
What kind of blows my mind is like if you had brought up this idea that a nation, not just like a state or a city, but a nation a country would be wrapped up in what is happening on social media at this level. Like social media was not like, I think people knew it was going to get big. I don't think anyone knew to this level. Where the country's government was going to be wrapped up in what was happening on social media, which is wild.
True. Yeah, who would have thought, right? I mean, it's not like they're got guns and are doing something. It's they're typing words.
Yeah.
And now these governments are highly involved. What do you think in the chat? You think Elon should have backed down? You think he should still fight? Or just kind of go along to get along?
There are a lot of Elon Musk jokes in the chat happening right now.
Pastor Matt said they must not be a free speech nation.
I like that we have an educated audience.
Yeah, I'm seeing some people just talking about censorship.
Yeah. And it's I understand there's a lot of things people say that are offensive.
Mm-hmm.
And that old saying, sticks and stones will break my bones. No, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me.
Yeah.
And that's not, nobody believes that anymore.
No.
Yeah.
It seems like somebody might even be in a series about words.
Might even say it again. Being serious about words. I didn't pick up on what you were putting down. I wanted to piggyback off of it.
The series we're in, Big Mouth.
Big Mouth. Yes. What a great series it is.
If you're interested, you can go to potentialchurch.com and hear about a big mouth.
Yep. And on there, you can leave a tip for the person who spoke. So feel free.
Go to our Patreon.
Come on.
Of course, we don't have one. Hey,
No,
we're
we don't.
free here. We
Free
give stuff
99.
away.
Free
We give stuff away.
99. That's the truth. Which we've got several things to give away. Make sure
That's
you're inviting
right.
people to the chat.
Yes. Let me one time show them this Peruvian cotton T-shirt.
Come on. Peruvian cotton.
Yes, along with two hats, two impressive stance socks, along with the journal. It's amazing.
Yes. I was trying to show you. One of our producers, I think, just passed out. But here is some of the two hats we've got going on. We've got a journal for all the Elon Musk jokes that y'all want to write. You can write them down in here and keep them forever. As well as
4 socks.
4 socks. Maybe you want to wear one from each pair. Even though they're the same pair, maybe you want to mix and match a little bit. You can.
I think that pumpkin is called Boo.
It's called what?
Boo.
Boo. Boo the pumpkin, like boo.
Is it really? Or is that a joke?
It's not a good joke. I think it's really true.
Huh. I didn't know it was a person.
It's not a person, it's a pumpkin.
What I do know is this hat now currently smells like coconut oil. So I have improved it for everyone. You're welcome.
That adds the value. What are you doing with coconut oil in your hair?
Dandruff. All right. Listen.
Is that good for dandruff?
I've dyed my hair a couple times, and my scalp is no longer there. It's left the building.
So do you have the color you're looking for?
No, not at all.
Absolutely.
I look
Look
like sherbet is what my wife calls me. I look like orange sherbet.
I like
really
that.
tell,
Everybody
can
needs a nickname.
Yeah. What's your nickname?
Mine?
Yeah.
I don't know. Put it in the chat. I think like intelligent, handsome. Hey, in college, I won a legs contest.
Oh.
Clarify, please.
I won. I have a picture with a banner that says Mr. Legs.
Mr. Legs. That's your new nickname. Mr. Legs. That is great.
Yeah. That's what happens when you don't have any hair on your legs. You can win a Mr. Legs contest.
Yeah.
Now that we are done talking about the important things, it's time for us to once again be undefeated in
Wordle.
Wordle.
All right, we need a 5-letter word in the chat.
Wordle.
5-letter word. 5-letter word. Need some vowels. Pastor Mr. Legs.
Come on.
Ross. Is
Where you at,
Ross
Ross?
there?
No, he's not.
No, he's not.
He's probably
He is-
playing pool.
Yep, he's at pool league right now.
Yeah, he is in a pool league.
I
which is
told
interesting.
him if he better win. If he missed SNL for pool league and loses, we'll be disappointed.
Pool league, like swimming?
Yes.
No, pool like billiards.
Oh, shame.
Yeah. Shame.
I see scary. Do we want to roll with
Okay.
that?
Yeah, that's a good one to start with.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
It got us 2. A is in
All
the
right.
right spot. C is somewhere. So C is a part of it. A is in the correct spot.
Yeah.
Must have a C, and A must be the third letter.
I think it's CHA. R. No, it can't be an R. I think
C-H-A.
charm.
Chant? Chant could
Okay.
be correct.
All right.
Chance is a good one.
Oh, okay.
Whoa!
Okay, so CH must be at the end
And
then.
T are all in it.
So T
T blank
A.
H. Teach. Teach.
Teach?
Yeah.
The teacher.
I think that's the
teacher
first
gets to
one I've
teach.
ever won.
On.
It might be.
Yeah.
I think that is the first one that I have ever won. I'm getting better.
That you are.
Sammy
I'm
did
better
throw it
on
in
the
chat
road.
shortly after we got it right. So that's still a win for you. But I will give Sammy her dues. She did.
Well,
put it in chat.
Sammy's good at it. I'm not that good.
She's good or she cheats. One of the two.
Yeah.
Who
Well,
knows?
that's true. Who was it that cheated last time?
Pastor Danny.
You got
He
that really
definitely
quick.
cheats.
Yeah,
he definitely cheats.
definitely cheats.
Sammy, I just like messing with her, but Pastor Danny definitely cheats. That's for certain.
That's a nice shot of Scar in the background there.
Yep.
Come on. Yep.
I don't think there's anybody in that costume.
You think?
All right. It's time.
There's not going to be audio on this video. I just want to go and prepare for everyone. There will be audio at the very end. I'm going to try and do this quickly.
Soul session. Oh, no.
You said it.
Oh, man. This is what you get when you don't pay people to. This is like when a friend says, hey, I'll paint your house. No charge. Don't worry about it.
All right. Let me give you a few thoughts about being afraid, how to deal with fear, right? We all get afraid. We all have fear.
Yeah.
And I do want to use, I think, a scripture that even if you're investigating the claims, this is a powerful scripture when it comes to fear. And it's Philippians 4. He says, don't worry about anything. Instead, pray about everything. Tell God what you need. Thank him for what he's done. Then you will experience peace, which is the opposites of fear, right? His peace will guard your hearts and minds as you live in Christ Jesus. And then he says, dear brothers and sisters, one final thing, fix your thoughts. That's the key to dealing with fear. Fear comes from often what we think about what we see and what we're perceiving, and sometimes even what we're thinking. What might not even be real. And so he says, fix your thoughts on what's true, honorable, right, pure, lovely, admirable. Think about things that are excellent, worthy. And then he says, keep putting into practice all you learned and received from me and everything you heard and saw, and the God of peace will be with you. So if we're going to control our thinking, because I know for me, well, let me ask you this, guys. What are you guys most afraid of?
Frogs.
You are
Definitely
afraid of frogs.
I hate frogs. Can't stand them. Can't stand them.
I don't like frogs either, but I'm not afraid of them. I just hate them.
That's what they all say.
You know, I was
That's
sitting
what they all
outside
say.
the other night and one jumped right here on my shoulder.
Oh, no, that
gosh.
would get me.
Out of
That's
nowhere.
terrible.
It was, I didn't know
hate
what it
frogs.
was.
Yeah,
It
I
scared
don't like
me.
them.
Hey, what in the chat? What are you guys afraid of? When I do this, you can see Halloween too.
Oh,
I think spiders are a common fear.
yeah.
We have an intellectual chat, so I'm sure they're going to drop the fear of failure, fear of regret.
Sharks.
Pastor Matt. That's Pastor Matt right there. He's got an app.
That's it.
Pastor Derek says right there, it was heights, but now scuba diving.
Oh.
I wouldn't want to do either one of those.
I'm curious,
Jump from
is
a
it
plane.
from like being underwater, or is it like sharks or mermaids? Which one do you think?
Or the darkness.
Well, if you're underwater and all of a sudden something happens with your little, thing,
Oh.
your mouth breather,
Respirator.
your aspirator, right?
Sure.
I mean, drowning is a bad
No,
thought.
that's terrifying.
Yeah.
So I don't blame, or being up on a high thing and falling, hitting the ground quite hard is scary as well.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm sure it'd be a quick death.
Mi Madre says rats.
Ooh, that's your mom.
That's what I said. Mi Madre.
Oh. Is that what language is that?
Spanish.
Spanish, kind of. Or
Yeah.
fully? Is
Yeah,
that how you
you
would
said
say
it,
it?
yeah.
Mi Madre?
Mi
Mi Madre.
madre.
I said it with an Italian accent, but it is Spanish.
She woke up with a rat on her chest one day.
Oh, that is
Yesterday?
terrifying.
One day.
Oh,
day.
I was like, bro, frogs jumping on y'all, rats in the bed. Y'all got to get out of this place.
Yeah, I got a terrible hotel.
Valorous is not treating you right. They put you in a hotel with frogs and rats.
Well, Stephanie has a difficulty with animals.
That she does. Let's call it a difficulty. That's a good word for it.
She had a rat on her chest. She had a snake over her head.
Oh.
She had a possum in her dryer.
She
Oh,
killed
gosh.
a dog
Oh,
unintentionally.
No, she didn't kill the dog. She drove it to kill itself.
There we go. There we go.
I mean, imagine how tough you guys must have had it growing up, that our house was so stressful that a little dog killed itself.
Yeah.
committed
Yeah.
suicide.
Let me just say something that we learned. Don't chain up a dog on a deck,
Yeah.
because if
Yeah.
he jumps off, it does not end well.
And it's
That-
tragic when a child finds it. I'll tell you that for certain. It's a bit of a morbid.
dog.
It's a bit of a morbid
Just hung.
episode, but that's okay. You know what? It's made us stronger, though.
I'm sure.
Do you have any animals?
Are you talking about me?
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
do.
were you so scarred that you just couldn't?
No,
No, no,
longer
no.
have a pet.
I have a little dog named Nike, who it would be tragic if she jumped off a deck.
a little Aussie doodle.
So, anyways, getting back to what I was talking about, I forgot we're in
Great
soul
transition. Great.
session. Is when it comes to fear, because I can tell you, I woke up one day with anxiety years ago, and it lasted for a year. Fear is a fight. You know, the Bible says God didn't give us a spirit of fear, right? It's a fight, and the way you fight it is how you fix your mind. And He tells us that we can do two things. One is to pray, right? Is to focus our mind on God, to focus our mind on His love for us, His power, as opposed to the giant or the shark or the disease or the failure or whatever it is that we're focused on. So He says, fix your thoughts. And one of the ways we do that is through a meditation. It's through prayer. It's through focusing. You know, prayer is just, is in meditating, thinking, talking with God. And as you talk with somebody, it changes what you're thinking about, what you're fixed on or what you're focused on.
Yeah.
And then He tells us the other way we do it, He says, is put into practice all you learned. In other words, think about where you're going and what you're doing, as opposed to the scary thing in front of you. You know, people who live through scary things do so by controlling their mind. You know, if you were underwater and your apparatus or aspirator or whatever that thing is, if that came out of your mouth, the ones who survive are the ones who fix their thoughts on getting it back into their mouth.
That's good.
And getting oxygen, as opposed to freaking out. I was listening to pilots talk And they said that one of the mistakes that pilots make is often if things get really bad, there are a lot of pilots who just give up. And the pilots and people who survive a plane crash are the pilots who fight it all the way to the ground. You know, they never surrender to the fact that their engine died or there's a fire or something happened.
That's good.
And I think the same thing is true in life. You know, that the folks who survive scary things are the ones who fix their thoughts, control their thoughts. I can let mine get away with me, you know, and then I become anxious, I become fearful. And so it's really simple, but it's not easy to do.
Yeah. That's the truth.
You know, your mind can run crazy on you. And they say that a wise percentage of what you're afraid of happening never actually happens.
Yeah. A lot of times you build it up so big in your head of all the potential possibilities, all the scary potential possibilities.
Yeah.
And then sometimes even the bad case scenario isn't as bad as you had imagined it. I find that to be the case a lot, where it's not necessarily that it always works out, but a lot of times when you're sitting there dwelling on it, we make even the bad case scenario, we make it so much worse than what it's really like.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's true. So don't let this scare you. Because we like to be scared for fun.
Yeah.
Because, you know, we did go to Halloween Horror Nights, and it's just basically all jump scares.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And everybody's laughing and screaming and having fun. So there's a part of that adrenaline rush that people enjoy.
Yeah.
Yeah. But no fun living in fear.
Yeah.
Like roller coasters, right? It's the fear of the fall that people enjoy.
Yeah.
So that is today's edition of Soul Session. Now it is time to determine the winner of our fine Peruvian cotton t-shirt, our hats, our socks, and our journal. Do you guys have somebody to draw the name?
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Here we
come
go.
on.
Yes, it is right here.
Hold it. I that didn't sound very confident.
It wasn't, to be honest with you. I was nervous when you said that. But luckily, someone was here.
Yep.
All right. So, what are you?
These are the people.
Okay. So these are the people. Here we go. And the winner is, in a unanimous, Genesis Garcia, invited by Pastor Derek.
Come on.
You are the winner of our Halloween hullabaloo.
Hullabaloo.
Spectacular.
Congratulations,
all
Genesis.
all the merch.
Come on.
All
And there's
ever.
tons.
Just all the stuff.
And we will get it to you,
That we will.
we will.
including the coconut scented hat.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Hey guys, thanks so much for making it happen. I appreciate you guys, us being on the road and still being able to have the show today.
No problem.
Oh, you're talking to us. I thought you were talking to Chad.
Yeah.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Oh, I'm bragging on my producers for
It
once.
is a pleasure.
Yeah.
A pleasure and an honor.
It's always a good time.
And we'll be back in the studio next week.
That we will.
Oh,
I'm
and I
excited
have
for
got some. I'm trying to think what to say. Special merch to give away next week.
Oh. I think
And
I
I
know
picked-
what merch you're talking about.
I picked up here in the house. Because you know what? We're the most generous show
That we are.
On YouTube.
on YouTube.
Or
And
the
we-
internet. Yeah, that's true.
The internet.
All internet.
Yeah, not just, no, that's kind yes, right. Uh-huh. That is so true.
Yeah.
Hey guys, thanks everybody for tuning in. I hope you've had a good time. Our goal is to build community. We've got a podcast every Thursday at 8 a.m. We've really talked to some interesting people. We talked to the gentleman from Forged. We also talked 1 week about men and women. Choose your gender. That could be interesting. So tune in Thursdays at 8. Watch past episodes and pick up the book if you haven't. And if you'd like to see some of our teachings, you can always go to potentialchurch.com and check it out. I hope you have an incredible evening. Love you guys, and we'll see you next week right here on our live stream on Sunday nights. God bless.
Adios.
Peace.
Hey, let me shut you off here. Let me.